Bereshith bara Elohim es hashamayim ve'es ha'aretz ve'ha'aretz haytha thohu wavohu ve'choshech al penei thehom ve'ruach Elohim merahafeth al penei hamayim Vayomer Elohim Yehi or Vayhi or Vayar Elohim Ath Haor Ki Tov Vayavdel Elohim Bein Haor Uvein HaChoshech Vayikra Elohim Laor Yom Velachoshech Korah Laila Vayhi Arav Vayhi Voker Yom Echad Even those who teach biblical Hebrew, those that I know of, speak with the modern Hebrew pronunciation, though they will admit that in biblical Hebrew, this sounded different. My goal here with Genesis 1, the first parasha or portion of Bereshit, is to use the actual biblical Hebrew pronunciation. So let's break it down slowly. I plan to look at the first paragraph, which goes to Pasuk He, verse 5. Bereshith. Bereshith. Bara. Bara. Elohim. Ace. Hush. Shah. Mayim. Ha. Hashamayim. Hashamayim. Ve'eth ha'aretz. Ve'eth ha'aretz. Bereshith bara Elohim es hashamayim ve'es ha'aretz. Bereshith bara Elohim Elohim, Eith, Hashamayim, Ve'eith, Haaretz. So with the Aleph, how we pronounce that is with a guttural stop. Eh, or ah, used to be is how it was first taught. Ah. If you watch the video on the vowels. A, ah, and this one has the emphasis marker, hold it out longer. For the schwa, I've heard that there's only 7 vowels in Hebrew, and that would make sense the way, 7 is completion in Hebrew. So the schwa to me is silent. And the way I could do this is that if you're just sounding out the consonant without the vowel sound, maybe they all kind of have a sound. So that would mean this would be be, re, I don't think Aleph ever gets one. She, ye, the, be, re, le, he. So it's like it doesn't have a vowel. And this is something that is just where my understanding is right now, and not anything that I've been taught. So I don't want to lead anyone astray. But before, I was taught that you sound it out if it's at the beginning of the word, but then you could have 2 together. So that would mean the first one is silent if it's the second and third letter, and then you sound out the third one. And the way the rule worked was if it's like there's a short vowel before it and then there's a schwa after that, then you would be like consonant, vowel, consonant. But if it was a long vowel, then you would sound it out as a S sound. So it'd be consonant, vowel, long vowel, and then you can't have 2 consonant if it's a long sound. So then this schwa here, if there was just one schwa in the middle of a word, then that would mean it would be syllable, a consonant, vowel, consonant as one syllable if it is a short vowel sound. But if it's a long vowel sound, then you sound it out separately. And the reason why that doesn't make sense to me, and I'm not going with that, is I was told that like this comets is a long sound, and it's the same exact sound as this patak, ah and ah. And so I've been taught differently now that there's 7 different vowels, so I'm going to say that they're all the same length. And what shortens them is this schwa, and what lengthens them is when you have a line underneath, and like this line here, or this line here, this lengthens it. So that's what I'm going to go with for now, that this schwa is actually just silent, and the way that you sound out all of these consonants is with an S sound. So you're not really, that's why it's so short, because you're not really, it's not a vowel underneath, it's just be, re, she. And that's just what I'm going with because I haven't heard better, because what was taught before did not work, since these are actually 2 separate vowels, not one sound out longer, hold it out longer, and the other one make it shorter. I hope that makes sense. So anyway, at least understand that with the schwa, I'm saying it's not a vowel, it's saying sound out the consonant. Bereshith, Bereshith, bara, Elohim, Eith, Hashamayim, Ve'eith, Aretz. Pasuk Bet. Weha'aretz. Weha'aretz. Haytha. Hay. 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 Tha. So it sounds like it's one syllable, but you make sure you completely sound out the y. Y. Hay. Hay. Tha. Hay. Tha. Thohu. Wavohu. Wehoshach. Al. Penei. Thehom. Thehom. Wehoshach. Al. Penei. Thehom. Weruach. Weruach. Elohim. So just doing but shorter. Elohim. Elohim. Me, ra, ha, fath. Me, ra, ha, fath. Merahafath. 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 Ngal. Ngal. Pene. Al. Pene. Hamayim. And what I heard with this dagesh in the meme, instead of saying hum mayim, like this is one syllable hum and this is a separate meme ma, just make sure you really sound out the meme like you're holding it a little longer. Hum mayim. So it's not hum mayim. It's just really sound out. Put some emphasis more on the meme. Make sure you sound it. Hamayim. Weha'aretz. Haytha. Thohu. Wavohu. Wehoshach. Al Penei Thehom. Weruach Elohim. Merahafath. Al Penei Hamayim. What Tanya has been talking about, interestingly, during this same exact time, is that everything has a body and a soul. And so the letters, when you're a baby learning letters, you're not thinking about how do I move my mouth, what part is my tongue touching, or is it coming from my throat? You don't think about those things. So that means, says Tanya, that it's coming from this inner soul. So I would say that someone who really has, like, they're in position, they're already kind of like who God is, they already are aligned, that it's going to come from that soul. So it can be very difficult if you're just mentally trying to think, how do I do this? So yes, when you're learning a language, it's both. It's like you can use the immersion and also kind of combine that with the laws of it. So it should get to this point, like just have these times of meditation when you're trying to sound out the letters and let it kind of like come from your soul, where you might have this inner voice being like, that's right or that's not right. And I don't want it just to come from my intellect where I'm just trying to force some kind of bias in there. But I guess the theory is if my soul's in the right place and I'm really listening to God and knowing that Hebrew is such a pure language and that these words are kind of in all of creation, so if you pronounce them correctly, then you're really connecting with the true essence, the soul that is inside everything. So here is Pasuk base, verse 2. We ha'aretz hay tho hay sa thohu wa vohu we hoshach ngal pene sehom we ruach Elohim merahafeth al pene hamayim we haaretz hay tha thohu wa vohu we hoshach ngal pene sehom we ruach Elohim merachafeth ngal pene hamayim. Wayomer, wayomer, wayomer. I'm experimenting a little bit that the aleph should still be heard, and so it's sometimes I've heard it as just like a hard stop at the end of the syllable. Instead of saying wayomer, it's wayomer. Elohim Yehi Or Yehi Or Yehi Or Yehi Or Wayomer 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 Elohim Yehi Or Yehi Or Wayomer Elohim Yehi Or Yehi Or Wayomer Wayomer Elohim Yehi Or Yehi Or Wayara 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 Elohim Elohim Ath Ha-or Ath Ha-or Ath Ha-or Ki Tov Ki Tov Ki Tov Wayav Zael. Sorry, Wayavdale, not the. Wayavdale. Elohim. Ben Haor. Uven Ha-ho. Ha-ho-shach. Ha-or. Uven Ha-ho-shach. Ha-ho-shach. Wayar. Wayar. Elohim ath haor. Ki tov. Ki tov. Wayavdel. Elohim. Ben haor. Uven ha-hoshach. Ha-hoshach. Wayar. Elohim ath haor. Ki tov. Wayavdel. Elohim ben haor. Uven ha-hoshach. Last pasuk, hey. Wayikra. Wayik. Golf is hard if it's at the end of a syllable. Yik. That's why it's like it does end in like a eh. G. If you're just sounding out the kof. G. Wayikra. Elohim. Laor. 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 Or. Trying to do that guttural stop. Laor. Yom. Welahoshach. 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 Korah. 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 Lai. La. Lai. Lai. La. Lai. La. Why he Arav. Why he Arav. Why he Volker. Why he Volker. Yom. Yom. Ahad. 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 Wayikra. Elohim. Laor. Yom. Walahoshach. Korah. Laila. Wayhi Arav. Wayhi Voker. Yom Ahaz. Bereshith bara Elohim es hashamayim ve'es ha'aretz ve'ha'aretz haytha thohu wavohu ve'choshach al panei zehom ve'ruach Elohim merachafat al panei hamayim Vayomer Elohim yehi or Vayehi or Vayar Elohim es haor kitov Vayivdel Elohim ben haor uvein hachoshach Vayikra Elohim laor yom velachoshach kara laila Vayihi Arav Vayihi Voker Yom Ahaz. I don't think I need to put the disclaimer that I'm still learning Trope because it should be obvious. And also, I'm still learning the biblical Hebrew. I don't really know anyone who's just fluently speaking all of those pronunciations. So it is a learning process. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to sharing more with you. Be blessed.